Hi, this is Jeng with Old Capital, and today I'm here with Henry Novak. And Henry has sort of created and perfected a procedure which allows you to access your 401k without a penalty. And so I wanted to bring Henry on and have him talk a little bit about who this works for and sort of how he does this. So, Henry, welcome. Let's give the audience a little bit of your background and talk about what exactly you do.
All right, thank you, James. I've practiced law in Austin for over 30 years, and the legal service I am talking about today is that I provide my clients with a procedure that allows them to take as much as a 100% distribution from their former employer or current employer 401k without incurring a 10% early withdrawal penalty.
So I've always heard, so I used to work at GE Capital. I'm working at GE Capital. It's 2013. I've been there for 8 years. And you're telling me now I could take that money out without paying the 10% penalty.
That is correct. As long as it is still in the 401k
Still in
and
the
has not
401k.
been transferred to an IRA. Yes.
So still in the 401k.
Yep.
And so what are sort of your four conditions that allow me to do that?
Number one is that you're married.
Okay. Check.
And preferably you live in Texas.
Check.
Two is that you and or your spouse or both of you participate in a current or former employer 401k, 457 or 403b.
Okay.
That you're passive real estate investors who understand the value and security of real estate investments and want to increase your passive investment cash flow.
Okay, absolutely.
Or you want to realize a greater return on your retirement account portfolio than you're currently getting in your 401k.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people look at the 401k money, they think, all right, I can only invest that in index funds. It's not going to be, it'll be more tax deferred. I can pay those taxes, when I'm 55 and a half. But in your process, you're still going to pay taxes that are due on the distribution, but you're not going to pay that 10% penalty that the IRS has. Yeah, I guess if you're under 59 and a half.
That is correct.
So that's going to go away. So maybe give us a little history on how long you've been doing this. How has it worked so far? How much has this helped sort of free up for investors?
Sure. I've been doing this since late 2016. The first time I did it was for a married couple who had a special needs child and wanted to get money out of a 457 plan to support the education and health needs of the child.
Okay.
And I was able to do that. My first three clients actually were parents of special needs children. And after that, I just took it, since my background is primarily real estate and commercial law, I started offering that service to real estate investors. And it has taken off quite successfully since beginning in 2017. And as of today, I've had over 300 married couple clients who have distributed over $30 million from their 401ks, their 457s, and their 403bs. Yeah.
So I see that as a huge advantage. So, whether you're a general partner or a limited partner, let's just take the limited partner standpoint first, right? So you're pulling out the cash from your 401k and investing it into a deal. And now when you get a K1 back, you are getting the full benefits of depreciation, cash flow, all that is coming back to you personally. Is that right?
That's right. And you don't get that in your 401k.
You don't get that. Yeah, absolutely. And then the second piece is, on a lot of, let's say a Fannie Mae loan, there are net worth and liquidity requirements for the loan guarantor. So if you're sitting there as a general partner and saying, look, a lot of my net worth is tied up in my 401k, I can qualify for the loan based on my net worth, but I can't get there on liquidity. I've got $500,000 in my 401k after working at a corporate job for 20 years. and how do I access that money? And so I think that is a huge opportunity for general partners to leverage Henry's skill set to really get a lot of that money out of the 401k and avoiding the 10% penalty.
Absolutely. That's right. Yeah.
And so whether I think you're a limited partner or a general partner, I think this is a huge opportunity. How, if people have more questions about their specific scenario, how do people reach out to you, Henry?
They can go to my website, henrynovak.com. Under retirement accounts, they can read about how to cash out an employer 401k. I have a long recital there about the entire process.
Right.
And read that, be fully informed about it. And at the bottom of that page, there's a intake form that can be filled out, gives me all the information I need to begin the process. It's an interactive PDF file. You can just type right into it and then send it to me. It comes straight to my office, and one of my legal assistants will reach out to you right after that.
Awesome. So Henry, you are based in Austin now. You're going to be coming up to the Old Capital Conference here October 24th and 25th in Dallas.
Right.
So if you guys want to meet Henry in person, talk to him, maybe go through some scenarios with him and understand this process in more detail, definitely get your ticket to the Old Capital Conference. And we'll have a link below in this video. So Henry, anything else for our audience and just about the process or about you?
One other thing I might point out is that because we need a court order to access this money in the 401k, and in Texas we are able to electronically record with the courts the entire process for cashing money out of a 401k. So we've done this from Austin, Texas. We've done this in over 42 counties in Texas, and had more than 149 courts approve of this process.
Wow. Okay. So, all right.
Track record.
That sounds great. Thanks a lot for joining today, Henry.
Yeah, thank you, James. Look forward to the conference.